So I was a washed-up elementary teacher who decided to retire quite early, got into the restaurant business, and I started working for a guy named Joe Vuskovic at Yats, Cajun Creole restaurant up in Indianapolis. And I was working for him, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And at that point, I met Will, who was managing one of his stores. I became an assistant manager under Will. And we worked together for a while, and then one day, I went to Joe on my day off and told him that I needed to move on with my life because my parents were about to kill me because I hadn't actually started my career. And he told me I needed to move to Lexington with Will and open our own restaurant. So we were in Indianapolis, and I wanted to do a restaurant, move on with my life, and we were suggested by Joe. Joe teamed us together and told us to go do our thing, and Will tried to talk me out of it, convinced me this was a horrible idea, and I need to go be a teacher. And so we talked about Lexington. Will's from Lexington. I was 25 and single and didn't care where we went. I just wanted to do this. So we went to Telmo and had dinner with some of his friends and family, and then we went to Buddy's and had a couple drinks, and instantly I decided that this was good enough. Didn't really care that this was this town. I just wanted to move here, and every day I was here. Once we moved here, I fell in love with the town more and more.
Next thing you know, we were off to the races, and at the time we were working at the Phoenix restaurant downtown, which some people will remember. It was owned by Lucy Sloan, another one of our mentors here. As a matter of fact, she named us. Thank you, Lucy. So after a couple of, I think 7 maxed out credit cards and all the money we had in the world, we finally got this place open with no sign, about 5 dishes on the menu, and a cigar box for a register. Fortunately, we were embraced right away by the neighborhood. I think they kind of appreciated the fact that we were in here just having fun all the time, and we were having some beers and cooking good food and doing what Joe taught us to do. Which was just to show up, have a good time, put the customers first, and put out a great plate of food. And that's what we've tried to do from the very beginning. And we've been very earnest in our efforts to improve this business, particularly the food, over the last 6 years?
6 years.
Something like that, yeah, 6 years. Been a lot of bourbon and beer over the past few years, but Joe, in a way, kind of put Cajun Creole on the map here. There were a couple of restaurants before Yozo's and a couple after, and they were excellent restaurants, absolutely. And there are some others still around here, but Joe made a big splash, and so one of the reasons I felt confident about Kevin and I opening Bourbon in Toulouse here in Lexington was that I felt pretty good about the fact that a lot of people were going to remember Yozo's, remember Joe, miss that food. That type of food anyway, and be happy to come in here and eat with us. What can I say? It's been one of the greatest experiences of my life. I know it has been for Kevin as well. And without the customers, just none of this ever would have happened. And we understand that, and we really genuinely love and appreciate everybody that walks in the door. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. We couldn't have the fun we have, and we wouldn't be able to come in here and cook this food that we were taught to cook by Joe. So it's just really, truly a great pleasure to come to this neighborhood. Chevy Chase is just an out-of-sight neighborhood. I can't say enough about it. We're all friends around here. It's a great spot, and we're very fortunate to be here.
So we decided it was time to get into catering, and our catering style is very laid back, very inexpensive. We can do anything from your tailgate party to a backyard barbecue. We can even class it up, and we've done quite a few weddings and rehearsal dinners. Everything we do is kind of very laid back. We're very affordable. We come out and we'll set it up buffet style, and we'll just give you choices, 3, 4, 5 dishes, whatever you want. We can also class it up and do barbecue. We can do beef tenderloins. We've done quite a few low country shrimp boils, which are always fun. Quite a crowd pleaser. In season, we can always do a good crawfish boil for you. So our catering style is a little more laid back. We're not exactly your tuxedo catering operation. We're more of a tuxedo t-shirt. We'll come out and set it up buffet style, and everybody has a good time. More often than not, when we're done, we get invited to the dance floor, and that's when we know we've done a great job.
long enough to find me a reason. Looking for a